Hey, 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 this is Beverly Bozeman. I am the creator of Speak Queen, an encouraging platform for women. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Be sure and share this broadcast with your friends and your family. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so that you'll know when I'm on with another video. Like and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, I appreciate it so much. And my broadcast today is entitled Put On Your Oxygen Mask First. So if you haven't been on a plane before ever, the flight attendants will before takeoff go over safety instructions, and a part of it is that in the case of an emergency, an oxygen mask will drop from the overhead compartment, and you are to, if you are with an elderly person or a child or someone who doesn't have the capability to help themselves put it on, you are to put your oxygen mask on first, and then you help them, right? And I heard that on, I don't know, some TV show not too long ago, and I remember the first time I got on a plane and I heard that, right? And I was like, well, that's kind of selfish to put on my mask first. If I'm sitting beside a child or an elderly person, they need, you gotta be of the mindset, you're helping somebody in a time of need. They can't put theirs on first. And then I think I had said something to somebody about it, and their explanation was, if you are trying to help them get theirs on, you are wasting oxygen, when all you have to do is put yours on, and then you can help them, and y'all will be okay. Because if you have to do something else afterwards, like maybe get out of the plane or whatever, you're not going to have enough oxygen. So that's why they say put your mask on first and then help the person next to you, so that you can help the both of you. They explained it, and it was, it made sense. So when I thought about that analogy or that explanation, it made me think about how we, especially as women, instead of us putting our oxygen mask on first, then helping other people, we will help everybody in need in whatever way they need help, for however long they need the help, and as many times as they need the help, before we help ourselves. Now, there's nothing wrong with helping people. I'm not by any means saying that we should be selfish and we should not help people. But if we look at the dynamics of our families, of our friendships, of our positions in church and different organizations, we are the last to get helped, because we are so busy helping other people and what they need to do. We are usually dead last. But if we think about it, how can we help people when we have no more energy, when we have no more motivation, when we have no more strength of mind, when we have no more determination? So we have got to get to a point of our day, of our lives, a point in our careers, a point in our family situations, to where we begin to put our oxygen mask on first. I'm not saying for you to say forget everybody and I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna get me. I ain't saying that. I'm saying take a look at how you're helping people. Take a look at who you're helping. Now, if you're helping your kids and they are of an age where they can't help themselves, or their focus is on getting out of school or starting a career, and they would benefit from your help in the long run, then fine, help them. But if you have able-bodied adult kids or able-bodied teenagers and they just will not help themselves, and they sure won't help you, you might want to reconsider how often you help them, to what degree you help them. Because guess what? One day they're going to leave the nest, maybe, possibly, probably. And if you have given all that you got to them, what do you have left for the rest of your life? Nothing. If you are on your job and you are giving 300% every day, and you come home and you ain't got nothing for your family, you really ain't even got nothing for yourself. What if the company decides, we want to put somebody else in your place and we're going to demote you? And you have given XYZ amount of time and energy to these folks, and they have decided to give you the heave-ho into a lower pay grade. Then what? I don't know if that happens as much today as it did back in the day, but it does happen. Do you get what I'm saying? And that goes for family. We won't get into that. It goes into spouses. I won't get into that. And it goes into girlfriends, best friends, people at the church house. Honey, that's a whole video right by itself. And here's the thing. When people know that you will help them and put your oxygen mask on last, they will take advantage of that. And they will use up the oxygen in their mask and look at you like you're supposed to take your mask off and give it to them so they can have more. If we, especially women, I'm saying we as people, but especially we as women, if we are to be able to help those who really need our help, we have got to make helping ourselves a priority. What works for one as far as helping oneself, it might not help. It might not be like a general rule. You know, some people say self-care, it should be top priority. It should be every day. And self-care might mean bubble baths or weekend getaways and trips with the girlfriends and stuff. For some people, it might not be that lavish. It might not be that detailed. For some people, it just might be to sit down and have a cup of coffee and take time to read a good book. That might be them putting on their oxygen mask, because some people just like, I just need solitude. Give me 1 hour out of 24 and a good cup of coffee so I can, satisfy my taste buds a little bit. You have to determine what your oxygen mask looks like. Evaluate the folks that are sitting around you that need their oxygen mask to be placed on their face and determine, do you really need to help them? And to what degree? And how often? I'm not telling you who to get rid of. I'm not telling you to get rid of anybody. But if you're going to survive and thrive in life, you got to put your oxygen mask on first. Just my 2 cents. Anyways, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to release your genius, pull off the impossible every day. Remember, you will have whatever it is that you say. So be positive when you speak, Queen.